he's no tool. He's going to be comedian John Evans. In fact, he already is that person, but we're going to talk to him in just a second. I'm sorry, I've got people waving their hands around.
A little bit of a tool. He's not on the phone, is he?
John?
Nah.
Whoops.
That's a chick. That's Ace. That's Joshy. That's Christy Lee. This is Tom Speak. Hey, John, are you there?
Yeah, I am there, guys.
Okay.
Hey,
I am on the phone. I am on the phone, chick.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, I was kidding. You know, that's
That's how we work here.
a gift that keeps on giving, busting balls. Okay.
Now, John is a big sports fan, as well as a comedian, and you're known as the High Plains Thrifter because you love going to the thrift shops.
Yeah, one day we'll do a cribs from my house so you can see all the crazy crap I have in here.
Nice.
Do you have one favorite thing?
I mean, geez.
Do you still have
like
that?
your children. It's like your children, Christy. You can't pick one over the other.
Right.
No, you have a favorite. You just can't say it out loud.
Do you still have that jukebox? Is that what I'm thinking it is? Or is it a fireplace?
Yeah, it's a fireplace, a fake fireplace with a mantle and a record player on one side and a bar in the other. I do still own that.
Oh,
there
nice.
you go.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do the
grabber.
ladies see this stuff and go, nice?
Yeah. Well, you got to find the right lady. You know, you
Yep.
got to find a girl that's a little damaged, and you know.
They look at you when they see that and they go, "My pants! I won't be needing these."
Is that a fake fireplace combination jukebox?
Yeah.
Wow.
Is that an avocado green wearing blender in your kitchen? I love it.
And it still works?
Oh yeah, Christy, it's all functional.
Okay.
Now, when you buy clothing from these various Goodwill type stores, do you boil it before you wear it?
I mean, you know, people. Little known fact: they wash it there first. I think.
Okay.
And then I think, and then I take it back and do my due diligence and wash it before I wear it.
You're supposed to wash brand new clothing anyway.
Do you
know
get
that.
creeped out when you think that maybe a dead guy owned the shirt?
A little sometimes, you know. But I mean, hey, I'm a treasure hunter. Some guy found a Vince Lombardi jersey from when he was coaching at West Point or something.
That was a couple years. I remember that story.
Yeah, it was a sweater, and found that it was owned by one Vince Lombardi. So I'm waiting for that moment, you guys.
What is your greatest find?
Greatest find. Something that I've turned. I found an original pro model skateboard from the from one of these early pro skaters, and it was just like a $3 skateboard at a Goodwill that I turned for $188.
Nice.
There you go, see?
It was his first pro model skateboard.
Yeah, but it's not exactly like the guy that buys the copy of some crappy old painting and there's an original of the United States Constitution in it.
Right. Well, you got to do this a million times until that moment
Yes.
where opportunity meets preparation.
It's close.
Yeah, okay, it's nice. Does your house have that odor that one finds in a...
Not at all.
Okay.
Not at all. I mean, this place smells like candles from Bath and Body Works because I have a lovely girlfriend.
Oh, what's your favorite scent?
What am I working with right now? This looks like frosted cranberry. I don't know what that means, but
It means the cranberries are dying.
that,
It means she had some Christmas candles left over.
Molding.
it overlaps the scent of the 40 dishes in the sink. So that's what that does.
Now, you've been watching some baseball. What do you have to report?
Well, I'm digging deep this week. Last week, 2 high school baseball teams from Massachusetts played a game where the final score was 82-0.
Holy cow. I can't believe they allowed it to go that long.
Old Rochester put up 82 runs versus Notre Dame Cristo Rey. The game was apparently the result of a scheduling mistake. Now, a couple noteworthy statistics from this contest is Rochester's pitcher threw a no-hitter and went 15 for 17 at the plate.
Oh.
Wow.
So take that, the kid from the Angels, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Christo's pitcher gave up 92 hits and pitched the entire game. This kid's ERA looked like the math problem that Matt Damon solved in Good Will Hunting.
Did they not have a relief pitcher at all on the team?
No, I know. I mean, I haven't seen a beatdown this bad since Sonny Corleone caved in his brother-in-law's head with the lid of a metal garbage can in The Godfather.
That's a good ass beating. That's true.
Yeah.
He bites his hand to get it off the railing. Remember that?
Yeah. Classic.
Yeah.
Now, in a story that's gone completely under the radar, in the Major League Players Association has filed a lawsuit against 4 teams: the A's, the Marlins, the Pirates, and the Rays, for violating the terms of the collective bargaining agreement. According to the basic terms of the agreement, small market teams are supposed to receive a larger share of the overall revenue that large market teams receive from local and national broadcasting deals. Those teams are then required to use that money to sign free agents, add to their payroll, and generally make the teams better. The situation gets even more cloudy because baseball owners are in no way required to open up their books to show what they're making. I mean, baseball owners want to hand over their financial details like Tristan Thompson wants to hand over his unlocked cell phone to Khloe Kardashian. Baseball teams' profits have all the transparency of the Warren Report transcribed into ancient Hebrew. But seriously, you guys, all you need to know about the economics of baseball is that a package of hot dogs costs 99 cents, right? And a hot dog in a baseball game costs $9 freaking. So if you can't figure out a way to make that formula work, you know, where you're making $89 profit off of a package of hot dogs, you're probably in the wrong business.
Yes.
I mean, maybe try putting your money into MySpace stock or some Blockbuster video superstores where you have an internet cafe and VHSs built into the table. Or how about a chain of vegan restaurants called Who Wants Bacon?
Yeah, those won't do well.
Now, this is history week. There was some history made this week. San Francisco Giants first baseman Brandon Belt set a major league record on Sunday when he had a 21-pitch at bat against the Los Angeles Angels. It's the most pitches a hitter has seen in a single at bat in the history of the game.
Really?
Wow.
Yes, Belt fouled off 16 two-strike pitches in an at bat that lasted, get this, 12 minutes and 45 seconds.
But he was icing his shoulder. Man.
Yeah, I mean, as far as modern-day records go, this one is not very glamorous. It's up there with most times hit by a pitch in a season, which is 50 by Ron Hunt, and Joe Pepitone's 1968 record for the most crotch adjustments in a single game after a particularly aggressive case of crabs.
Joe Pepitone.
Joe Pepitone's cup is in the Hall of Fame right next to Bill Mazeroski's helmet and Willie Mays' glove that he caught the Vic Wertz fly ball. Okay, on to the next. One of the biggest stories this week was the no-hitter, the first no-hitter of the 2018 season, thrown by a relatively unknown pitcher, Sean Manaea of the Oakland A's. He no-hit the hottest team in baseball, the Boston Red Sox, who are currently 17-4. The A's have been pretty dreadful this year, and their relationship with their fans is at an all-time low, so much so they had to let 50,000 fans in for free on April 17th. This move seems pretty desperate to me. I mean, what next? Are they going to bus in prisoners from area jails to fill the stadium? Hey, welcome to San Quentin night. Instead of a T-shirt gun, they're going to shoot cartons of cigarettes into the upper deck. Well, it looks like a cotton candy vendor has been shanked down in the lower boxes. You know, you hate to see that.
Sure.
Play ball.
Well, I think a bigger story than the no-hitter was the almost no-hitter by the San Diego Padres. Padre pitcher Tyson Ross and his no-hit bid was spoiled with 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th inning. Now, this is only significant because the Padres remain the only team in the big leagues that have never thrown a no-hitter. Not one in their 49-year history, and that's a span of 7,835 games.
Wow.
To give that a little perspective, in that same time frame, the Padres have been on the losing end of a no-hitter 9 times.
Oh.
Most famously in 1970 by Pittsburgh Pirate right-hander Doc Ellis, who accomplished the feat while high on LSD.
Of course.
Yeah.
And it wasn't a perfect game. He walked 8, and he hit a batter that day. He also thought Richard Nixon was the home plate umpire for stretches of the game. And that Jimi Hendrix was on the opposing team swinging a guitar instead of a baseball bat.
That's a true story.
Really?
Great
story.
documentary out there.
Yeah.
About that, yeah.
But it does go down in the record books as a no-hitter, and in my opinion, one of the greatest accomplishments in the history of professional sports. I mean, I took a hit of acid, and I had a hard time ordering 2 scoops of ice cream at Baskin-Robbins. And there wasn't 50,000 people watching either. It was just a kid who worked there. And I just want you guys to know that you have not lived until you've openly wept when a stranger hands you a hot fudge sundae. And that's my baseball report.
Comedian John Evans. John, that was wonderful.